My dear friends, I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm bringing you a fun reading about your future spouse and why will they choose you. So obviously this reading is about the very specific qualities that make you special in the eyes of your future spouse. Because for us to pick a partner, everybody really has their own energy. There is not one person that's like another. So for a spouse to pick their partner, for our spouse to pick us as their partner, it's obviously because they see something in us that nobody else has. There is that combination that is special and magical just about us. And so that's what I'm going to be tapping in and looking into. All right, so group 1 is freedom, group 2 is time apart, group 3 is you're worthy. And these initial cards are the first cards that I pre-shuffled, and they randomly came out for each group as a first card. So that this is why I put them for each group, and that's how I select always my groups. Okay, so I'll see you at your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. So you picked the freedom card. I'll see how this links in with the rest of the energies that are going to pop out. So I'll be looking first at 3 spreads of tarot, and I also pre-pulled a lot of different oracle cards, which I'm going to show you all during the reading. So let's begin with the tarot. What are the energies for group number 1? I'm going to not take any reversals. Okay, the Sun card as a first card for you. That already says it all. By the way, as I was pre-shuffling your oracle cards, the first channeling I got for you is the song by Tom Jones, She's a Lady. So it goes like this. She's a lady, oh, 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 she's a lady, talking about that little lady, and the lady is mine. And then it's like there is, I mean, if you look at all the lyrics, it's actually very interesting because it will tell you all the reasons why this person is picking you. Because there's a lot of description. The first, for example, the first group of lyrics is, it says, well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I like to flaunt and take her to dinner. But she's always knows her place. She's got style, she got grace. She's a winner. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. So it's actually, I mean, when you read all the lyrics, you will actually get much more information that I will probably give you through the reading, because there is a lot. It's literally like a total description of you and what you bring. King of Cups. So yeah, I really recommend, I'll link the song below, and I really recommend to listen to it, because yeah, it's a great start of the channeling. So oh wow, that's a pretty amazing spread. Okay, let's do another one and then I'll start to talk. So I'm gonna gather couple more spreads of tarot, and then I will tell you all. Judgment. You have a powerful energy, group 1. 6 of Cups. The World. Look at this, clarifying the 8 of Cups. Really on point. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This spread is super powerful. Let's see. Look how many major arcana there are already in just 2 spreads of 4 cards each. Let's see more. Please, what are the reasons why group 1 is the chosen of their future spouse? Okay, Temperance, Knight of Cups. Let me cover up the Judgment naked figure here. What else? Five of Pentacles. Yes, look at this clarification, definitely. Actually, the bottom of the deck, Magician again. Wow, you got the Magician twice. I mean, oh, okay, let's begin. So, first of all, group one, why does your future spouse choose you? Is because you bring the sunshine in their life, sorry. Yeah, you bring light in their life. Basically, you bring balance with temperance. You bring a completely new phase in their life. You're like, when they see you the first time, they're like, what have I just seen? This is a miracle from God. Like, literally, that's what they're gonna think, because the energy here of the first row is about this blast of energy that you emit in their eyes. Is like, what have I just seen? It's a miracle. And I mean, the Judgment is another strong card of like a significant new beginning you represent for the life of this person. And you bring an energy that's nearly angelic, like temperance with these angel wings and this figure. You're this angel that balances them out. So you're kind of an earth angel for them. And for your future spouse, you are emotionally stable, mature. Emotionally, you are, a rock, available. And they want to express you emotion, therefore, with the Knight of Cups. And they feel, with the Six of Cups, the strong bond of the souls. So, two souls that meet each other, that are right for each other, that feel at ease with each other. There is nothing wrong, nothing that is friction in the interaction. The interaction flows, and it's just beautiful. And there is a flow of emotion. You see all the cups here. There is a big flow of emotions between the two of you that is just naturally happening. And they absolutely love how you are able to say no to what doesn't make you feel happy, how you said no in the past to things that seem to be just about okay in your life, but you said no, I'm looking for more, I'm reaching for higher things, I want more out of life. I don't want to just stay in my comfort zone. I don't want to just stick to the usual grinder. I want more. And you freed yourself from your poverty mentality, from your limited mindset that kept you stuck at the Eight of Cups. You closed that cycle with the world, and you went into a totally new path in your life, a path of manifestation. Look at the Magician, where you're bringing your destiny to you, to yourself. So you're powerful for this person. You know, Sun, Magician twice. There is a strong natural force of life that this person feels from you, which draws them passionately and romantically towards you. Look at the passion in this card. It's like enwrapped in each other's energy. This person will not want to stop touching you and being all over, wrapped in your energy. Like your energy is, it's like, for this person is a fuel that fuels them up, that brings them up a notch in every single sense. Even physically, they go up when you're around. In every single sense, as I said. So that's there, and they see you as a, even if you don't see yourself like that, they see you as winning at life. They see you as like somebody that very capable, very able, very skilled. You have it all. You have passion for life. You have clarity in your mind. You have the practical skills, and you have the good heart that guides your life. You have this big heart that pervades your life. You have a very solid heart chakra, Love is everywhere in your life. You are the image of love in the eyes of your future spouse. I'm not making this up. I'm reading the energy here. It's like literally, I mean, there is so much divine presence in you, and it's very clear in the eyes of this person, and it feels like it's destiny to be with you. You may have been far away from each other, like you may not be exactly from the same part of the world or something like that. I have the world here, but you came together, you know. It was destiny that brought you together, the wheel of fortune, the events. One event after the other, your road had to converge in a point of union. So it's big energy here. Let me double it up with some oracles. So I have the energy of the child eternal, and honestly, if that's not the energy of the sun with this child here on the horse, so that's repeated. You have this fresh energy of young in body, young in spirit, young in mind. So no matter your age, you remain, probably you look younger than your age. I would definitely say that. You look like you're fun to be around. It's fun. It's refreshing to be around you. The way you have a banter together, have a laugh, smile. It feels like flying. It feels like nothing can stop us. It's just the energy, you know, the power of the sun. It's a superpower. It's like a ball of energy. You are this ball of energy that is fun to be around. You also have the athlete, so physically this person is turned on by you. You have this athletic body, muscular, probably muscular, you know, loads of muscles and like, you know, really well. It's a nice harmony in your, even if you're not extremely muscular, although I see that in this card specifically. But there is an harmony in your body shape that this person absolutely loves. So physically you're just right for them. Physically there's nothing they would want more. But this athlete also talks about transcending, dedication to transcending physical limits. So you would be the type, for example, that if you don't know how to do a handstand, you try a million times until you get it right, or something like that. You know, it's you're not one to give up on physical challenges. So you'll actually love physical challenges, I would say. And this develops for you a lot of personal willpower. So these challenges you put yourself through physically, like on a very physical level, actually make your spirit feel stronger and make your personal willpower grow. So you have a beautiful way of looking at life with fresh eyes. You're not being like, even if you have gone through something hard, you have not been contaminated to the point of becoming cynical, and also you find physical activities to strengthen you in spirit as well. And then I have the poet. So you're also someone that loves poetry, probably, as a way of expressing yourself. You love probably reading poetry. You love making poetry. You could be good at rhyming, or maybe you're even a singer-songwriter. Maybe you wrote some poems when you were younger, or maybe recent times. So whenever this happened, you have a way of expressing that is symbolic through the poetic language. So, and you have a poetic spirit. You probably are romantic. I also have another card that backs this up, because I have the romanticism. So this person loves your romantic side. The Knight of Cups is your energy as well. I mean, we're looking at what about you makes your future spouse choose you. and your romantic spirit. You love the good old romance. You are a romantic at heart. So that comes out again because these two people are just enjoying the moment, being sort of nearly standing still in time and just enjoying each other's energy. You don't even need to speak. You just enjoy the presence of each other as souls that have found each other. That's really what I'm getting here, and this person loves this of you. How you are just gorgeous in your energy, like they just love bathing into it. As I said, with the temperance, there is a healing aspect of you. You're a very healing presence. But let's see some more, because there is more here to show you. We also have chemistry. As I said, physically, you're everything that this person wanted, wants and needs, wanted and needed. So very good chemistry between you two. Passionate lovemaking, followed by, probably you're also very good at cooking. This person loves it all, loves to do it all with you. Cooking and then lovemaking, it's like a routine between you two that you're going to have in your intimacy times. Fidelity, they love how loyal you are. They can go to work knowing that you're going to keep the sacred union as it is, as sacred, like literally as this is a sacred union of hearts, and you respect that. You have high morals, high values. You're this delicate soul, spirit, being. Your heart is very precious. So you're not the cheating type. You wouldn't want to harm your future spouse. Protection, I have here. Your future spouse loves to protect you. If you are a woman watching, if you're a feminine energy watching, your future spouse loves to protect you and loves the fact that you like to be protected by them. And if you're a masculine energy watching, flip it in reverse, you love to protect your feminine. And this sparks also a lot of spice between you two. There is a very good dynamic between you two. Just as details, one of you could have Sun in Scorpio, and another could have Sun in Taurus. Takes only these details if they resonate. One of you could have Moon in Taurus. I also have Bliss. So you two have blissful moments that you share when you two are physical with each other, but also it's a bliss to be around you in general for your future spouse. So for this card to come up, it means that they absolutely enjoy your energy, your presence. Touching you is otherworldly, feels otherworldly. It's like they seek your touch, they seek vicinity to you. Look how many cards where they're hugging, holding hands, embracing, touching. There is a lot of wanting to do that. You are evoking in this person feelings of I'm a conqueror and this is my conquest. It's a very empowering feeling. I don't see anything a negative connotation in this. It's not like it's not that kind of negative connotation of a conquest and then that's it. No, it's a dynamic where it's nice for you to be conquered by your masculine, and if you're a masculine watching, it's nice for you to conquer on a daily this feminine. And I have here Sun in Aries. One of you could have Sun in Aries. So it's a very healthy dynamic physically. And then I have this calling back. One of you could have Moon in Sagittarius. So what I'm getting here is that No matter how much you need to be at times apart from each other, either because of work or other responsibilities or events, you always want to call back to each other, come back. So this really means that, I mean, this person just can't live without you. Basically, they need to come back to you because it's the fact that they feel, you know, when you're not there, this person feels your absence as sort of like there is a hole in them, you know, and so there is a magnetic pull that calls them back to you all the time. So they will want to always be back home, back to you, no matter if they have to travel for work, whatever the case. There is this wanting to be back. So it's not because you know, it's not because you're married and there is an obligation. This is a natural force that pulls them back. And so because you know, before you're married, basically this person will notice that they don't want to be away from you. So this will be definitely telling them, this is the one, this is the one I want, the one I need, the one I can't live without, basically. And so I want to always come back to this person, and therefore I need to marry them to make sure that this person understands that I want to always be back to them, that I always want to be with them. I don't want to leave them ever. So that's the reason why they understand that. So let's see a few more. Delight. The delight again. I mean, child eternal and the sun. There is this delightful energy between you two. It's like, I feel so much happiness when I'm around you. So why would I want to give up on that? I mean, it kind of makes total sense to me. There is no reason why somebody wouldn't want to be in the sunlight, in this warmth, into this delightful, happy energy. There is no one that would say no to the warmth of the sunlight, to the happiness, the delight, the joy that you bring. So they're like, this person makes me happy. Why would I not marry them? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So that it makes sense to marry you 100%. Focus. They love your focus in achieving your goals with the magician twice. When you're focused on something, there's nothing stopping you. And I'm saying this because I also have other cards that back this message up. I'll show you in a minute, but let's go on to the next of this deck. Relaxation. You put this person in a state of relaxation. So, you know, if they had tension in their day, if there was any buildup of stress, you're their remedy for relaxation and feeling better already, like temperance. I mean, yes, the same energy here. You put them in a place of calm and peace, stillness. There is, you know, this person can come home and finally let down every problem that they face during the day. There is nothing to worry about anything else now because you're just relaxing together, having a good time. Okay, I'll show you now the cards that make me tell you that the reason this person chooses you is because you're unstoppable. I mean, courage is when we have fear, but we overcome fear. That's what courage means, and this person sees that in you. So you've probably gone through things that have been difficult, but you did not give up, and you did not give up through your work. So the focus on your work was very important to help you get through the difficulties, and also the focus on your dreams. Like the work you do is very linked to your dreams. So you basically have a purpose in your life. You know, when this person will meet you, they will notice that you're not just randomly living your life without a direction. You have a very straightforward direction. You know where you're going, you know what you're doing. You probably know what your purpose in life is, soul purpose I'm talking. You may be one of those people that knows what they're meant to do in this life and why they're doing it. There is an intention in the job you do. And this will bring to a lot of financial health. So this person sees how powerful you are. You know, again, as I said, with the two magicians and these cards here, this person sees you as a winner. In fact, I also have other oracle cards that back it up. I got the victory card. So you are successful in the eyes of this person, and it doesn't matter if you have 1 million or 1,000 in your bank account. This person sees you as somebody that reached their level of success that they wanted in their life. So, or that you're on the road towards that. So anyway, it's a very positive impression that they have of you, a very positive opinion. This person has got good good sense of esteem of you. That this person has, how do you say, sees you as somebody of value, that brings value in the life of others. Actually, I need to show you this because that connects to the community card. So the concept about bringing value in the life of others, but it's a value that is very much linked to spirituality, because look at all these other oracles that came out that say that you have released attachment. With the attachment came out in reverse. You have done a lot of personal healing, which also brings a lot of joy and happiness in your life. You have looked at the you have gone beyond the veil of illusion with the magician and the mirror, and you are on a spiritual path, very clear to you. And with the healer of the ages, you're guided by God, by Jesus, you're guided by ascended masters, I'm getting here. And so this person sees your path as an illuminated path. So there is a lot of spiritual energy here. This person feels this energy, even if they can't put it into these specific words I'm using. There is an energy from you that is divinely connected and divinely guided. And I'm saying this because I got it again. And look at the synchronicity between the numbers. 34 came up as well here. 34. This is a angel number for you to check out. I'm going to probably check it for you now as well, just to see what the message is. But I see you being divinely connected in your heart to the sacred spirit, divine spirit, divine guidance. This person, even if they can't word it the way I am, this person perceives this energy, this immense power of the divine in your presence. And you come up as the mentor. So you're actually you probably have in your life purpose the purpose of bringing elevating the level of awareness and spiritual consciousness of many souls around you. With the mentor card, you have a vision. You are a visionary person. You may have had visions, like literally downloads of visions of what you need to do in your life. You may have dreamt about things that are important for your life. You may receive downloads through dreams. With this mentor card, yeah, you're very wise. And so this person sees how you act as a guide for others as well. And you have also the creator, so you're very creative as a person. This person loves how creative you are. You could be also somebody that loves art in every form, and poetry is part of it, of course. Coming out as the poet earlier, I can definitely tell you're very good at wording things, like writing. Probably you write beautiful love letters, if you write love letters to your person, or poems, or you could even paint. You could you know, involve yourself in all sorts of creative activities. But even if you don't, you have a creative spirit, so there is a creative force within you. So you're even creative in the way you work, no matter what your job. So you find creative solutions. For example, let's say there is a problem to resolve at work. You are creative about the way you problem solve. That's coming through for me. Also, let me just go back 1 second. I think I wanted to, yeah, also the energy of relaxation comes from the fact that you have this very healed energy. I think you have done a lot of spiritual work within you already, and so when you bring this fresh pure energy, it feels very healing, very relaxing to the people around you. Now with the elk, you're also extremely stable, like a rock, so you are a point of reference for many people. I feel even in your community, and you are solid. You are a solid person that brings the element of loyalty, devotion. When you have, you know, a family, you are a point of reference in your family. I'm gonna now read you the 34 angel message. 1 second. Wow, look at this. Angel number 34 signifies divine support, encouraging you to use your creativity and hard work with the elk to manifest goals. Blending the communicative energy of 3 growth expression with the stable foundation of 4, which is the earth energy here, hard work and structure, urging focus, positive thinking, and alignment with your spiritual path for new beginnings and abundance. Yeah, the abundance we saw earlier, financial health. But this abundance is not just financial, it's also abundance of emotions with the King of Cups we saw earlier, a richness of your inner world as well as your, which then obviously manifests in your outer world. So, and so this is a message from your angels to trust the process and your inner wisdom to build your reality. Wow. Honestly, it's the messages are bouncing with each other very strongly, and some of you, these two numbers, 3 and 4, could be repetitive in your life. Like I'm saying, for example, you could be born on the 3rd of April or the 4th of March. Or you could be currently 34 years old or 28, 51 or 53. That's obviously very specific, but also like you could have a life path number 7, which is 3 plus 4 is 7, so reduces to 7. So take obviously what resonates. These are very specific details, but it could be kind of an extra information that tells you the confirmation that this reading is for you. Now, of course, if this is not your case, this reading can still be for you if it resonates with you. So yes, with the elk, I see a lot of inner structure, as we said. So you're built in a way that is solid. This person feels this out from you. Now I also have friend, so this person knows they can count on you as a good friend. I'm gonna read you this card as well, just to have extra messages in a short time, but probably at the end of the reading. Friend, you are a very good friend for this person. Money, you bring this abundance with you. So this person sees that. And messenger, you have great communication skills. So these are all important components of you, or elements of you that make this person choose you. You are probably, they consider you their best friend. They consider you somebody they can ask for, even for financial support if they needed it. And they consider you to be very good at expressing emotions. With the Knight of Cups connected with the King of Cups and this messenger card, I see a very good ability of conveying your own emotions, a maturity in it. Leadership, elephant. Yeah, this person sees you as a leader, which is also the energy of the elk. A leader in your community, you're of guidance, as I said, to others. Number 10 could be relevant for some of you. Number 7 as well could be relevant. And number 12 was below here, so 12 as well. This could be a date of birth for some of you. Life path number again. Now, what else do I see? I see the divine masculine here. So this person is your divine counterpart. So if you're a divine masculine watching, This is you, your energy, and this is why your future spouse will choose you. They will feel you are their divine counterpart. So if you are a feminine watching, your future spouse will feel like yeah, that you are their divine counterpart. But what I'm getting also with the child eternal, I'm kind of going back to that. I feel like they will look at you as adorable. So there is a lot of tenderness as well that I feel. So there is a mix of between physical attraction that is very spicy, and then there is a lot of tenderness and this friendship between you two. So that's actually very, very nice, I feel. I also feel that your future spouse finds you to be a person that has a good balance between work and play and work and rest. So you wouldn't be just a workaholic. You have a good balance between, your activities and then also enjoying time when you just rest. Let me see what else is here. Yeah, I also have, after the divine masculine, I have here the fox, the letter, the tree of life, and the bridge. So this is telling me the story of how your spouse, your future spouse, will suddenly, with the fox, realize that they want to communicate with you, that they want to build a family together, and to build this bridge between the life of you two, to put the life of you two together. That's what I'm getting here as a message. So it's gonna be a sudden realization that they just don't want to live without you, and that they adore everything about you. And let's see more. We have healing wounds with the badger and the Jinko spirit, and then the porcupine and anemone boundaries. So you are someone that your person sees has got firm boundaries, very healthy, and that it's the result of you having healed from previous experiences where you probably felt like you hadn't had as good boundaries. And they value the growth that they see in you. This person values the growth. They see the evolution that you had. In fact, I also have the rain, cleansing, purification, hydration, and the bee. And I feel like in the bee keywords are community, cooperation, and sweetness. So first of all, what I'm feeling is that you are sort of a beacon in your community. No matter what work you do in your community, you are this point of reference for many. And this could also involve a larger community worldwide that you reach through digital media. So it could be as small as your just surrounding community, but it could also your global community that you're reaching through social media with your inspirational messages, with this mentor card. And anyway, you have this energy of cleansing, purification, hydration. This is the same energy as the healing wound, as the temperance energy. So you definitely have a lot of you help this person gain clarity when they need it. You're this way, like you represent for them a way to purify their own life, cleansing their own self. You're this guiding light, basically, and also you're very sweet, and you're very good at cooperating. So you would be the type that with your spouse there is a good back and forth, being good team players. When there is something to do, you definitely are there available to work together on things. So that's why they pick you, because they know that you can work together really well. Let me just also gather up the last few bits. So I have the Ace of Cups that came out of this deck. You represent this new chapter of love for your spouse. You are this beautiful blooming flower, like it's like, you know, there is an opening, a new opening for them and their heart. You represent the possibility for them to open their heart. You also have a lot of self-love with this Ace of Cups. You represent the embodiment of self-love. So you're very healthy. This person loves how healthy you are in your choices, either physical, like your food choices, your fitness routines, your healthy habits. You have very good healthy habits. Also, they love how sweet you are when you either receive a gift from them. They love to see your face, or else they love how you also bring little gifts to them and create this moment where there is this gift given to somebody special, and which obviously is between you two. I mean, you're gonna share probably little gifts that are token of love. They also feel like you're bonding on common, you have a lot in common, like you're bonding over common beliefs, common values. And the more you will get to know each other, the more this person will realize that they have so much in common with you that it's a nice discovery, because it feels like it is good harmony and an affinity. And then workplace romance. So you could have common cause that you both work towards. Doesn't have to be necessarily work. It could be for some of you. Maybe for some of you, you will meet through work. But for others of you, I feel like you have a common way of looking at life, a common way of approaching life. And so you're going to feel this higher level of affinity, which you probably haven't felt before with other people. And this is what's going to make them choose you, because, you know, it's not just about chemistry, it's not just about good match of personality, is about a whole load of things that match, and you perfectly match, because we have here good chemistry, we have personalities that get on well, so your relationship based on friendship, and we also have a common way of looking at life and having similar values, a similar lifestyle you want to live. So there is a lot that makes you have things in common, you know what I mean? So it's a perfect match basically. And also they love the fact that you are very independent, you like your healthy space, and you want some room to breathe. And yes, the passion is there. Yes, you seek their touch as well. You also want this closeness and to be in their vicinity often, and always want to go back to them as well. But at the same time, there is a healthy level of independence. So now I'm going to go into very minute details for this group. So I'm going to show you what came out for zodiac signs, and then so any of these could be your sign. I have Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo. You could have relevant placements in your chart with these signs. You could have Pluto, Pluto in Virgo. That was the combination. Specifically for some of you, you could have Moon in Pisces, Mars in Scorpio, and Mercury in Capricorn. Now, there is definitely a strong water element. As you can see, two water signs, Pisces and Scorpio, which is backing up our King of Cups that came up earlier, as well as the Knight of Cups. But we also have a mix of Earth, which we saw with the elk, which is here Taurus and Virgo. You're also very sensual. I feel like this person finds you very sensual in your love making. And yeah, definitely there is a lot of like your chemistry is gonna be great, because I have Scorpio as well as Taurus, and I feel like these are two signs that are very good at the sensual matter. And then Capricorn in Mercury, your communication is clear, is to the point, and you have a way of communicating that's very practical. You don't beat around the bush. With the moon in Pisces, you have a very a very dreamy. You're very dreamy in the way you express emotions, and that's again goes back to the poet. I feel like you have a way of expressing your emotions that this person finds very enticing, very interesting, and you know, when you listen to poetry, it's actually nice for your ears. You feel like this. You feel like a nice vibe. You feel like you're in another worldly type of energy, and that's what you give this person, definitely. So and also the Aquarius also gives me the feeling of that community related you know, work that you do. No matter what your work is, you put a lot of passion in looking out for the underdog, looking out for everyone with fairness. I feel you accept everyone for who they are, no matter what path of life they come from. With this Aquarius energy, it's this energy of you are energy of you being a person that embraces pretty much any person, you know, within their community. And you have the higher level of tolerance and acceptance of others, no matter who they are and what kind of life they have lived. And yeah, you are very open-minded, open of heart. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm now going to pull to close the reading some initials which could resonate with you, but also keywords if any wants to come out. And then to finish the reading, I'm going to read you this card that represents your heart. So let's see. We have A, O, Y. You may like the singer Ayo. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. I might link a song below that could be resonating with you. I have ULIU. I heard July, so maybe some of you, July is an important month for you. EPG, Peggy. Peggy could be the name of some of you. I have MEI. I also have May, so the month of May could be relevant for some of you. You could be born on this month, but could also the name May. I also have, let's see, me. I feel like you have a strong sense of self, me. And then I also have, I heard love. I think you're embodiment of love for this person. There isn't a V, but love. Maggie again. Maggie, yeah. Maggie could be the name of some of you. Lou. There is also Lee. I also saw the word mile, and there is that song, and I walk 100 miles for you. I'll link it down. I can't even sing it properly, but yeah, it's a song that says basically that this person would walk 100 miles just for you. I also have gay. Some of you could be a same-sex couple. Obviously, don't take it if it's not for you. What else is here? Okay, so that's what I got for this. Let me read this card for you now. Okay, so this message is for you. Let's see. Meet your karma. Dear heart, when you connect to the inner source of love and listen to your deeper wisdom, life flows with ease and grace. Sublime energy envelops you, and you start to have access to super sensible insights. In order to keep filling your inner cup, you need to give yourself more time to meditate on higher worlds and develop a deeper connection with your guardian angel. Just as you hold karmic threads of destiny in your hands, so do your angel and other exalted beings guide you towards your higher wisdom and evolution. The more you learn about your spiritual home, the more clarity you will have on how everything is connected, including the difficult experiences that appear in your life. After all, when you are divinely connected, my dear heart, you understand that my spirit is eternal and has been through many earthly lives. Thus, there are karmic relationships that I must be able to face and work with in a new and more healing way than I may have done previously. I urge you to embark on a spiritual quest, my divinely connected heart, so that together we can meet our karma with love, grace, and wisdom. So I feel that your future spouse ultimately will choose you because they see this energy of grace, love, wisdom that you have within you, and they see the grace with which you face your karma, which means when things that appear to be bad in your life happen, you have a way of facing these situations that is from a higher perspective compared to the average person, because you have already, as I said before, looked beyond the veil, as I said, with the magician and the mirror, and you have understood that this journey that you are on in your life is with whatever elements it presents, let's say good or bad, quotes, whatever experiences, even the harder ones, you have reached the point of understanding that even those experiences are important for your soul growth. And so you accept with grace everything about your life. And for this person is a mind-blowing and eye-opening type of perspective that they didn't have before. Look, I see open eye. Open eye. Yes, you're an eye opener. You are helping your future spouse to see beyond the limitations of reality, to understand the real meaning of life, and to release their own attachments, to the material, physical things, like when we get very ingrained in our day-to-day. And of course, we are living a physical experience in this body, so we do need physical things to survive and all. But at the same time, you understand what is beyond the meaning, beyond it all. So you have this higher level of perception and perspective that actually they find very fascinating. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, so group 1, please subscribe to my channel to support my work if you enjoy what I'm doing. And if you like this, of course, you can like, hype, any energy exchange with me. I am very grateful for, and I know that there have been many people that showed me affection and love, and so thank you all, and I wish you the best day. Bye bye. Hi to everyone who chose group 2, represented by this time apart card. I feel first of all that your future spouse will realize that you're the one and that they can't be away from you at a time when they will be apart from you. So there is going to be a time of separation where you two spend time away from each other. And this is when your future spouse will realize that they want to choose you for life. This is what I'm strongly getting here. But let me now gather first 3. I'm going to start by getting 3 lines of tarot. And then I'm going to also link the tarot with the oracle cards I've reshuffled. I have a big block of oracle cards already pre-shuffled. So I'm going to be looking at the energy that wants to come through the tarot first. I'm not taking any reversals for this reading. So I have the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, wow, and the Hierophant. Strong spread. Let me check the bottom of the deck. Death, wow. Yes, I can already tell because I already had a look at the oracles and I am getting a strong energy from you, but I'll tell you all in a minute. I'm just going to gather up also confirmation. Oh, the Queen of Wands, look at this, comes out again. So confirmation from also another deck. King of Pentacles, wow. These are the reasons why your future spouse chooses you. So let's see. Page of Cups, 6 of Swords, Page of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting very strong messages already. I'll tell you shortly. Yes, let's see. Well, I wasn't surprised, but I saw the 9 of Swords. But let's shuffle a little bit more. If it wants to come out, it will. It didn't come out fully, that's why I didn't take it. But if it comes out again, we have Justice, we have 3 of Cups, we have 10 of Swords and Ace of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Swords again, you see? Okay, that's a very strong message. Okay, I want to first tell you that in this group, I feel there are people. So, first of all, take only these messages if they resonate with you. Because this is a collective reading. But what I see here very strongly is somebody that you, the viewer, that has experienced in childhood specifically some form of constrictive energies, very rigid, that at some point in your life you decided to move on from. So if you were grown up in an environment that was particularly oppressive in terms of the rules and regulations and discipline that was inflicted on you, you moved out of that, you decided to be independent from that, and you transformed from that energy big time with an independence of mind, and these conditions in which you grew up forged a very strong character, a very strong personality that is based on independence of passion and intention. Like basically you do what you want. You want to live your life by doing what you wish to do, not what others are telling you to do or that is correct to do. So you have developed a vision with the King of Swords, a vision for your life that doesn't look like everybody else wanted your life to look like. So you have developed also financial independence in order to be able to support your intellectual vision, your vision about your life and how you want to carry yourself through life. And so I see a lot of clarity of mind, that process that you've gone through, and some pretty dramatic ending that occurred at some point of your life where you established your own rules and regulations and what makes you happy, and you brought balance in your karmic scale. So why am I saying all this? Because this is the representation of who you are, and when your spouse will choose you is because of who you are, and they recognize that your unique, very unique set of personality, skills, who you are in life is what makes them decide that you are the one for them. So basically why your future spouse decides to choose you instead of anybody else in this world as a spouse is because you have a strong magnetic presence. You have a strong personality. You have a physical appealing to this person with the Queen of Wands. You are hot in the eyes of this person. But these spicy thoughts that you evoke in them, they're not just driven by wild passion. It's also because you have this strong core in personality that is very interesting, because you are a go-getter. You are someone that when they have a goal, they focus and chase that goal. But also you have a maturity about going for this. So you have like a very interesting brain for this person. So it's not just you are physically appealing, your brain is stimulating this person in ways that they want to pick your brain, they want to know more, they want to ask you questions, they want to understand more of what you know, more of what you see, how do you see things, and also they see you extremely balanced, and somebody that is very grounded and also very practical, and has reached the level of abundance in their life on their own. So they see an independence in you that it's very interesting, very appealing, and they recognize that everything you went through forged your personality, as it stands out in their eyes very strongly. There is like a kind of a standout type of ovation towards you from this person with this energy here. Given that your past has been difficult and pretty tumultuous, I can tell, between the Ten of Swords, 2 times the Six of Swords, having to move on from something difficult to a better shore in your life, and all that you did, especially in your childhood or your early teenager years, you clarified for yourself that you did not want to stick to the rules that were imposed on you. And I'm saying this because it's also clarified by many cards that I have here. So let me show you, first of all, these two, victim and exorcist. So victim, is somebody that is temporarily in their life a victim of events. But you exorcised this energy of victim mentality, and you empowered yourself, because look at this energy, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, 2 times the Queen of Wands, as well as I mean the Nine of Pentacles as well. I mean, this is all very empowering and very empowered energy. So you came from probably a childhood or a teenager's years as well, in which you felt a bit of a victim of events. Why does this go wrong? Why was I born in this situation? Why this? Why that? And felt a bit like a victim. But you exorcised this, which means you, with the death, you transformed. You went through a difficult transformation, but nonetheless you went through it and came out more powerful than you were before. So that's very strong. Then I also see voyage. This voyage can represent your inner voyage, not just an outer voyage, although it could be also that you moved location as you grew up, and this brought you to be a person that has got a lot of knowledge with this King of Swords. You probably know you're a worldly type of person, like you know a lot about the world and what happens in different places in the world. I see leadership, which, I mean, we have all these kings, so you have a balance also between masculine and feminine energy. You are your own leader. Diligence and adventures. Now, this is a strong reason why your future spouse will choose you, between voyage and adventures. You have an adventurous spirit, and your future spouse loves this side of you that is a lot of fun. So you two will probably have spontaneous trips going around, you know, deciding all of a sudden that yes, we're going to travel. So travel is very relevant in your relationship, so this person loves this about you. They also love and, you know, see the diligence that you put in your work, and you are a leader in your own position of either work or whatever it is that you do. Even if you are a stay at home and you look after the elderly, you still have your leadership position, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is that you do or you don't do. You are a leader within your own context in society. And then we have life purpose, protection, psychic abilities. So what I'm seeing here is somebody that is spiritually developed. You could have, I mean, some of you will be aware that you have psychic abilities, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, and so on. But also, some of you may not be fully aware of it, but feel like that you have a strong intuition. Anyway, for this card to come up, it means that you do have this potential for, you know, developing these psychic abilities. And this is something that blows your future spouse's mind, you know. There is a very transformative energy you come up with as the energy you bring. In fact, I also have the Apocalypse. I mean, the Apocalypse is a strong card that confirms that you went through, possibly we could describe it as hell, quotes, and came out of it, you know. You literally battled against blockages, frustration, obstacles. It could be practical, it could be inner. You went through a lot of tumultuous phases in your life, and that's backed up by other cards that I received here, because we have in this deck all tied up. Look at this, the victim, all tied up. Yin Yang, okay, we'll have a look at this in a moment, but the garden and the gate, somebody told you you can't go beyond the gate, and you kind of, for some time, felt like that's true. I can't explore the world on my own. It's too dangerous. Somebody told you, do not go because there are too many things, you know. They were probably overly protective for some of you. you had a lot of rules, regulation to stick with. And then we have strategy and we have door to spirit. So you went through a spiritual awakening, definitely, in this group. And you found what real spiritual protection actually is. You figured out that, and if you haven't, I mean, I'm talking to the ones that already have figured out that you are protected from spirit in your path. And you either are understanding or will understand your life purpose very clearly. So, so you might have already understood and integrated with the yin-yang energy, integrated your masculine and feminine energies to the highest level of their development. In fact, I have Queen and Kings representing you. So that tells me that you have gone through this spiritual journey that brought you into inner balance. So, I mean, I know that this is describing you, but this is the reason why your future spouse will find you interesting, because you have gone through all of this, which have brought you to basically have energies that are very balanced. You carry an energy of balance and harmony. Look at this. I have harmony. So this person will feel in harmony in your presence. And that's not just by chance. This is why I'm going all about this background information. Because the harmony that you bring in this person's life, it's because you have worked a lot within yourself, because you went through very tough cycles of experiences. And so this person is willing to wait for you, wait for what you need in order to open up to them, because they know that you went through a transformation. We have the card of leaving. There is somebody crying here, leaving something behind. This is your past. You have left behind the entanglements that were blocking you from progressing, no matter what those entanglements, karmic entanglements, were. So I see you getting unblocked, unstuck, and then you surrendering to what it is, and then you empowering yourself. Look at the sequence, which goes back to the tarot spread. So all of this has been very important for your growth and evolution, and your spouse will feel this energy from you. And look at the yin yang of the two cats, black and white, coming out again. So confirmation of the fact that you burnt with this parchment being burned. This is your past. You burnt these karmic cycles. You closed them up, and you then integrated your masculine feminine, which creates this immense powerhouse within yourself. So your future spouse feels this fire for you, because they feel the power that you bring in terms of being a powerful person in your personality, in your inner dynamic, as well as somebody that they feel extreme harmony with. And then they will want to propose to you feelings. There is somebody bringing the engagement ring, and this is confirmed. Furthermore, look at this. You got proposal and marriage, and you got third party, which is probably your family, which may be, I feel, still interfering even when you will be engaging with your future spouse. There may be specifically a feminine figure that is particularly dominant in your life, that might have been the one that put all these rules and regulations on you before you would even be married. And so I feel like this kind of presence is a third party. And so obviously only take what resonates. Clearly this is a collective reading, but I also have the temple here, which again is another very spiritual card. So indicating that you are a spiritually evolved being, and your future spouse that's why they're going to want to propose and marry you. I mean, this spread is confirming 100% that marriage and proposal are on this path. Now, what else do we have here? I also have the fish. Now, indicating your personality. The fish, fish live in the water environment, and fish are very susceptible to their environment. So I feel what your future spouse feels attracted from you is your sensitive nature. You can catch on other people's feelings very easily. I feel like you have you're nearly hypersensitive, but your future spouse really values this as a treasure, because what may have been pointed as a negative trait of you from maybe some parental figure that may have seen this as a weakness, in the eyes of your future spouse instead will be seen as a treasure, something that they feel is so valuable. Let me gather for you more. I feel like taking the zodiac signs because I feel like this will really implement what we already said. So we have Uranus in Sagittarius. I feel like this is confirmation of that energy of you loving to travel, have adventures, have this expansive energy, not being kept in constraint, freeing yourself from the old tied up energy. You don't like the limitations. You like to expand your horizon. You like to explore, expand, travel. You like to discover things, have experiences. You want to experience life. So I feel very strongly that with this Sagittarius energy. Then I have Sun in Gemini. Sun in Gemini, so that makes for a very good communicator, somebody that is very clear in their communication. And also you're probably a chatty person. This person probably loves the way you are so talkative. And I also have then Neptune in Libra. So this goes back to that Justice card, a sense, wanting fairness for everyone. So you're very fair in the way you relate to your future spouse. And I feel because we have Neptune here, this has a lot to do in regards to their dreams. You have immense respect towards the dreams that this person has for themselves, and so I feel like your future spouse chooses you because you have you give them a sense of dignity and respect for what their beliefs are and for what they're wanting to achieve in their own life. In fact, I see the attitude of, this girl hugging their husband and being very thoughtful. So I feel like you are very thoughtful, and this person is going to be giving back to you this energy of thoughtfulness. They're going to be this person is going to be very much dedicated to you. You see how this person is represented double time on their knees, ready to share the feelings, the deep feelings that they have for you. So that's very much confirmed. Several cards saying the same thing. Confirming messages. So then I have this is the scholar. This person admires your brain. As I said, you may have several qualifications. You may have several certificates, degrees, or knowledge in general. You may, even if you don't have a high level of education, you still are somebody that has got a lot of curiosity for knowledge, life. You are this learner for life with the Page of Swords. And that's extremely interesting for your future spouse. All the facts you can tell them about. You love to explain them about how things work, you know, in the natural world, in many different subjects. I also have this card of despair and waiting. I feel like there was a time in your life that you felt very much desperate, and you know, this reminds me of the garden and the gate. Same type of energy of being behind a gate, being behind the barrier that's creating an obstacle for you to expand in life. So that's repeated. But then you threw yourself into maybe books. Maybe you are an avid reader, or maybe you like to search the internet for information, and then you created your own reality out of this search that you did, this journey that you embarked on. And this entire story of your life is extremely fascinating for your future spouse. It's going to be for them mind-blowing how you pulled yourself out of major circumstances that were extremely limiting to you, and how you actually moved out of it, and with strength you brought yourself a new leaf in life. We have news here. I feel this energy of novelty. There is a tunnel here. Look, there is like a sort of like a tunnel of light. You broke through with highlighting the things that weren't working, and highlighting the people you needed to look at in a way that was like, you know, straightforward. Face these people and say what was on your mind, how you wanted to live your life. So that's the type of portal you went through. And I have now the Elder of Wands, which is the King of Wands. So you got in charge of your own life this very larger in charge type of energy that you bring, is this power energy, power that your future spouse is enamored with. They absolutely love it. And I also have confidence. Yes, the King of Wands is confident. So no matter man or female, male or female, it doesn't matter. You have an energy of confidence within yourself. You have built this up from the inside out. And freedom, opportunity, bird. Look, the birds, raven. You got your wisdom, and you got flying out of this gate. You decided that's enough. I'm going to fly above and beyond, and I'm going to open up my own opportunities in life, and I'm going to enjoy the freedom of feeling like I can move my wings and fly. So that's what really your person loves about you. We also have the dice. Yeah, you took a chance, the anchor, and then you anchored yourself. You were in this labyrinth for a while, not knowing what the direction was, but you came out of the labyrinth. You cleared, you saw the light, you got the guidance from your spirit guides. You know, you got the spiritual guidance, because I have the door to spirit. So these beings, these light beings, guided you out of the darkness. And then this is the representation of the formal card of marriage. So this person is going to take a chance on you, and they will want, your future spouse will want to solidify this relationship in the marriage, because the tower in this Lenormand deck represents formalities, legalities. So confirmation once more of the marriage card and everything else we saw. And this is the last card that you got, which is the Giving Heart. Develop self-love, exactly what you did, yes, because this was a journey of self-love. I love myself too much to let anybody else rule my world and ruin my life. 14, and of course, if this message doesn't resonate, it's probably not your group. Pick another one. Group 1 was different. So let's see. I'm going to now, before I read this card for you, I'm going to pull some letter tiles to see initials that could resonate with you, as well as messages that want to come out through the words that can be formed here. I heard Burma. Some of you are from Burma. I don't even have all the letters turned yet, but that's what I heard. Okay, Anyway, some of the letters are there, some are not, but that's what I heard, Burma. So let's see, what else do we have? N, R, E, another A, D, I, Y, DIY. Maybe you like to do work with your hands. Z, T, tandem, I heard. Tandem, so you will work together really well with your future spouse. That's why they choose you, because it's, you know, when you go on a tandem, it's not easy. You need to coordinate the movements of your legs and feet, you know. And so there isn't an M, but that's what I heard, tandem. So you two will work really well together as a team. Let's see what else is here. Rural. Maybe you grew up in a rural area, and that was one of the reasons why you felt limited, because maybe there weren't too many opportunities in where you were born, and you moved into a bigger area, you know, like a town, a city, somewhere where there were more opportunities for you to start a job, start a career. Let's see what else is here. Build. I see build. Yeah, you rebuilt. Yeah, there is also rebuild. You rebuilt your life, definitely. You rebuilt your life brand new, from the bottom up, you know. You did this massive work of rebuilding. We had the death card coming up at the bottom of the deck earlier, so I see rat. Rat is this energy of somebody eating off of your energy. You know, kind of, you know that kind of, you know, when a rat is eating off of something, they can destroy even like wires and other things, and it's like as if somebody was not supportive of you enough, and you felt like your energy was depleted. But you rebuild your energy. Let's see, energy. Is there the word energy? Not really, but you rebuilt, and you felt like you had to free yourself from this negative energy that was around you. Let's see what else is here. Let me check. Okay, I heard Dalila. That could be the name of one of you. I heard Dahlia. Let's see if there are any other names that I can check here. There is Tina. Dina as well. And Rina and Lina. There are all of these names. These are Italian names. And there is Zita. There is Tara. Oh, I saw Rebel. Rebel, yeah, you rebelled. You rebelled the status quo. Rebel. There is another E here. Rebel. Yeah, you were a rebel. I also heard in, out. I mean, I have the word in. You know when there is in a society, you know, either you are in or you are out. If you obey to these rules, you are in. If you're not obeying to the rules, you are out. I also heard Binda. Yeah. What else is here? Some of you could be from the European Union. There is also India. Some of you could be from India. What else is here? Beverly, I heard. I don't even see all the letters, but I heard Beverly. Maybe you went to Beverly Hills? I don't know, but Beverly can also be a name, I think. Okay, let's see. Well, attraction I got. So there is attraction, obviously, that your future spouse feels. There's also Linda. Linda is another name. Yumi, I heard. Now, there isn't an M, but that's what I heard. There's also Rita. Terence. Terence. There isn't a C, but that's what I heard. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna read you now the card of your heart. So let me see. Let me pull it out first of all. Okay, so I cleared the tables, so we have a nicer way of looking at the card and reading through. So let's have a look at number 14. Reduces to 5. You changed a lot in your life. You had this metamorphosis, basically. That's what I'm getting very strongly. Okay. So, dear heart, I love your generosity, benevolence, and thoughtfulness. I know how much you adore giving of yourself to others, as you genuinely believe that the more you give, the more you will receive. However, at times it can become overwhelming to share so much of yourself, especially when others choose to take advantage of you rather than exchange with you. It may even feel as though you are literally giving yourself away. You also have a tendency to trust those who are struggling, failing, or self-sabotaging. Your tenderness, kindness, honesty, and sensitivity are beautiful, but it is vital that you start to establish some healthy boundaries. It's time to use your life experience to discern those who truly need your help and will appreciate it from those who just want to use you. Give yourself permission to re-nourish and love yourself. Make time for fun, laughter, and healing. Recognize and reward yourself regularly, and your confidence will grow, which will allow you to receive all the creativity, affection, abundance, and juiciness that you deserve, so that you can give from a place of fullness. Yes. So your future spouse will choose you because you have a generous, giving heart. You are full of thoughtfulness. You give yourself unconditionally. You believe that, giving, you will be giving and receiving. Now, of course, that happens when we have an healthy exchange. And this is why the concept of tandem, going together, it's really fitting, because we have to have the same level of giving and receiving in order for us to not deplete our energies. And so what this person, what your future spouse love about you and why they choose you is because you have this beautiful kindness, tenderness, honesty, sensitivity. And you did build, I feel, or you're on the way of building your healthy boundaries, which will strike your future spouse as being extremely confident. And so this abundance will just naturally flow to you then. So that's what's coming through group 2. If you liked, please subscribe to the channel, support my channel by liking, hyping, leaving me a lovely comment. If you would like to share, sharing this video with others. Thank you so much, and I wish you a bright day. Bye bye. Hi to everyone who chose group 3. You're worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. So there is an inequivocable understanding from your future spouse that you're worthy as a person. They see you as a high value individual that brings a lot to the table. But let's now start with the tarot. I'm gonna do 3 tarot spreads to see why your future spouse chooses you. Out of everyone in the world, what is it about you that makes them want to choose you as a spouse? So I'll do 3 tarot spreads, and then I will be showing you all the oracle cards I pre-pulled. Let's see. Temperance, strength, wow, the Queen of Cups, beautiful. At the bottom, the Princess of Pentacles. So let's see another tarot spread, and then I'll talk as soon as I get the 3 spreads down on the table. Let's see more about group 3. Why will your future spouse choose you? Okay. Let's shoot it out. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Hold on. They're all falling on the ground. 5 of Wands. 4 of Swords. Oh, the bottom of the deck, let's see. 8 of Cups. Now let's see the next tarot deck, and then I'll start talking, commenting on everything I see. 2 Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Oops. Knight of Wands. And the bottom of the deck we have 10 of Wands. So your future spouse will choose you because you have a heart of gold. With the Queen of Cups, you are very expressive about your emotions. You are very nurturing and loving, caring towards your future spouse, and they find this to be very attractive, very unique about you. They've never been so excited as well as relaxed around anybody else. So you give them everything they need in terms of feeling there is the possibility to trust their feelings with you openly, as well as being free, spontaneous, not having to overthink anything. So this person may be generally a bit of an overthinker, and I feel that you free them up from their mind struggles. You just allow them to feel this closeness, this bond, flowing very naturally between you two. And this person knows that you will give them as much as you receive. So there is no doubt in their mind and in their heart that you two have a constant flow of give and take that is very balanced between you two. So this person therefore will not be afraid of giving themselves, because they know, and naturally, because you are this Queen of Cups, you also will back that up. You know, we will give that back to them with the 6 of Pentacles, right back to them. And it's going to be a constant, infinite flow of emotions running between each other in a very balanced way. This person also admires how how young at heart you are. Even after you have gone through major challenges with the 10 of Wands that you needed to walk away from. So you have needed in your life to walk away from something extremely difficult and burdening to you. And yet you maintain these fresh eyes through which you look at life. You maintained even a very healthy and young looking appearance, even whatever, no matter your age, you look younger than your age. And also you have this childlike spirit that you maintain pure. because fundamentally they see that you have a strength within you that is a gentle strength. So this strength is not the typical strength of being forceful and being all over the place. This is a strength that is calm and very intimate, and is something that this person feels bonds them to you on a soul level, and they recognize that this strength was developed through troubles and tribulations in your life. I have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. You had to fight for your corner. You had to fight for having what was right in your life, in terms of even material abundance, in terms of looking after your health, in looking after your finances, and yet you went through these battles, which were temporary anyway. But out of these temporary battles, you came out stronger than ever, and you haven't lost the ability to have an open heart. So this person loves feeling the emotions that you stir up in them, and loves also feeling the excitement that you stir up in them. There is like a flame that burns. This person gets turned on and wants to go on trips, adventures, fun times, and just be spontaneous with you, grab you, hug you, pull you towards them, and it's all very natural. And the relationship evolves very naturally between each other. So there is no forcefulness. None of you will be chasing the other. It's just going to be a natural pull between each other, which will make them soon realize that this is the love, the true love for a lifetime, and that you are their partner for life. These two cards came up as well. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. So this person will want to go the distance with you. And I see a lot of affection, a lot of, trusting and believing in each other, which is confirmed by several cards. Well, first of all, let's have a look at these qualities of yours, these archetypes that represent you. I mean, I have the Guide, the Martyr, and the Queen. You are someone that at a time of their life where felt a lot of self-pity, but you came out of it because you learned to transcend these feelings of self-pity, and by looking after, by being of service to yourself and to others. So by embracing your life purpose, by embracing the way you are supposed to be for yourself, first of all, showing up for yourself every day, is what you have transmuted from self-pity to looking after yourself and whomever you needed to look after also around you, and dedicating yourself to a higher level of causes. In fact, I also have the Guide. So you now represent a pillar for people around you. You represent, you for some people in your life, definitely, you represent a point of reference for guidance, for wisdom, for some people, access to your knowledge that you have acquired through your experiences in life. And the fact is that you also see the divine in yourself and every living being around you. So you have reached this point of enlightenment, and this is what really attracts your future spouse. And you are a queen. I mean, now male or female doesn't matter. You have a regality about you. You have the way you carry yourself. It's regal. You're very dignified in the way you carry yourself throughout life. And so, and also you have this benevolent protection towards others, which I also feel through the guide. So you may be already a mother, by the way, with the Queen energy as well as the guide. I feel like there is at least one child that they're guiding with this energy of the Queen with the Page. I feel like some of you are single mothers, and definitely you are being a guide for your child, for sure. But I also see then, and your person is attracted to this caring side of you, the ability to care for others. Your person knows that you will care for them really well. I also got thriving, new beginnings, simplicity, and embracing. So what's basically making them decide to that you understand that you are their partner for life and that they choose you, is the fact that they like your simple approach to life, the fact that you are very concrete, you have this practical side of you. Let's get to the business, let's get to the matter of things, let's not just, let's not beat around the bush. And this brings a lot of new starts in your life. They see how you restarted and are now thriving in your own life. At the time when you will meet, this will occur. And they love the fact that, well, first of all, they love your embrace. They love hugging you. Because embracing, there is this word, a key word here. So the way you hug them is extremely significant to this person. But also the way you embrace life, the life journey. The way you look at the future with positive eyes, regardless of what occurred, and you are still taking things with a light approach, like a feather, like you're not being, you haven't been weighed down from life to the point of feeling heavy for the people around you. So there is this very feathery, ethereal energy coming from you, light energy. And I also got with the feather that they love your touch. This person will find that your touch is giving them shivers, and it's like it's a light touch, and they love that. When you rub lightly on their skin, this person loves it. So it's kind of a bit addictive in a way. But yeah, they see a lot of also positivity in you, a positive outlook on life, looking at the glass half full no matter what. I have the orphan and the empty room. Some of you could experience being an orphan, but other than that, I mean, it doesn't have to be. If it doesn't resonate, the meaning of this card is anyway that you will have learned how to survive, no matter if you were on your own. So you are a strong person because you have learned how to overcome physical limitations. Like you may have gone through with the Five of Pentacles financial constraints. You may have gone through a period of poverty, but no matter what, you recreated a whole new life with the empty room. This means clearing out and creating something new and thriving into it. So I see that this person admires you. You're very much an inspiration for them. We have beauty, so clearly they find you physically gorgeous, beautiful, like handsome, whomever you are, talented and strong. Again, strength comes out again, so confirmation. So you have talents, skills that you have developed, and you have a very beautiful body. In their eyes, you are the one that can satisfy them, even just looking at you. It's like just by looking at you is a sense of pleasure, satisfaction, fulfillment, which, by the way, I also have these other ones which also kind of resonate with that. I mean, we have the Triumph card, which shows how to be with you, it's you know, a triumph is like, I have reached all that I wanted. And if you are a male watching, this woman will like your your size, let's say, down there. Just just to let you know, there is a very specific connotation, if you're a man watching, that this woman likes your size down there. And if you are a man if you're a woman watching, your spouse, your man, will love your curves. I have this very curvaceous body in this woman, a triumph of beauty, of, I mean, this is another curvaceous body. Like, your curves are extremely enticing to this person, so how can they resist you? I mean, it's just it's like you know, they have an admiration for, even just for looking at you. That's what I'm sensing very strongly. Some of you could have Leo, sun in Leo, just in case it resonates. Very obviously specific details. This person has got attraction for you, so physical attraction, but also attraction in general, even in personality. This person will, the choice card here makes obviously sense, talking about why would they choose you, because there's nobody else that they want to choose from. So like, they would want to choose choice. It's just confirming itself, you know. Some of you could have moon in Gemini. We also have trials. This person knows that you are going to be able to support them through trials. So one of the things that this person really values about you, and one of the main reasons, I would say, why they choose you, is not only they feel this natural flow of emotions with you and this very natural feeling around you, but also that you feel like the right support system at times when life gets tough, because you have gone yourself through tough times and you have come on top, and this person knows that therefore you will be able to also do that in the life together. So let's see more. We also have the Scorpion. That's another very strong card that shows the resilience you have, that shows the determination of character that you have. The Scorpion can sting when he's been attacked. The Scorpion has an armor, so you have learned to create the right boundaries for your own survival. And you also are very goal driven. I mean, we got the King of Wands earlier. We got several cards. Did we get the King of Wands? Sorry, no, that was group number 2. Let me see, what do we have here? We have Judgment. Well, you have a good sense of judgment of situations. You are a good judge of character. You are somebody that is, anyway, with the Scorpion energy, very self-driven in terms of your goals, ambitions. You're an ambitious person. When it comes to work, you put down your head and you go for it. I feel some Capricorn energy. Let me check if it came through it came through here. It didn't come through Capricorn actually, but I have again Jupiter in Leo, so some of you could have Jupiter in Leo. Anyway, there is a Leo, I mean, is a energy of strength, courage, taking the bull by the horn. And also what they love about you, I feel, is of course, I mean, Leo, typically they have beautiful hair, and because we got the strength as first card as well, and we got the strength again here, I feel they love your hair. I also see, specifically for some of you, they love your beautiful blue piercing eyes, like a very clear blue, but that's obviously only for some. striking eyes, yeah. And anyway, with the Leo, again, there is this beauty and a sense of expansion. I mean, Jupiter in Leo is a sense of expansion, fertility. That's what I'm getting here. The energy of the sun. Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful energy again, very strong. And then we have Venus in Cancer, so you have a type of, you are very emotional. You're very emotional. With this Venus in Cancer, you also are very motherly. So if you are a mother, that's something, the way you mother your child, they really appreciate it. But even if you are a single father, the same applies. They love the way you parent your child. And yeah, you're very protective of people that you love. Extremely protective. Between the Scorpion, the Venus in Cancer, I feel this energy. And then we have the Saturn in Aries. So you are instinctive, but at the same time wise. So you do take chances in life, but you do also have a look at what chances you're taking. So there is a strategic type of energy here as well. There was a time in your life where you felt indecisive about what road to take because you had many different doors opening in front of you. Look at the angel of strength coming again. Strength, 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 Leo, Leo, Leo. Loads of people watching this probably have a strong Leo in their chart. You probably have beautiful striking hair that are going to be very attractive to your future spouse. But also, anyway, with this story here, I see that you basically went through your life finding the right path to reach the abundance that you needed. And it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of strength to make the right choices. I see that, you know, sometimes you were very puzzled about what choices to make, what was the best choice for you. And you may have entered the doors that were not the best choice for you, and you recognized that and you went back and took another path. That's what I'm seeing here. And this path is leading you to abundance. So let's see what else. So this person sees, basically, your future spouse sees your strength throughout your entire life history. Support, encouragement. Again, there is this element of being supportive to them. This person loves to have you as a companion, a partner, because they know that you will support them. Like a staff, when you're walking, you're tired and you need somebody to lean on. You're going to be that kind of person that they can lean on. This is why they're going to pick you when the path is hard, when there is a uphill battle to take, the trials, you know. The frog and lotus metamorphosis. Yeah, you came out of the mud. You came out of difficult conditions, brighter than before, stronger than before. And I see this again because I have these other energies that kind of confirm that you came out of situations where people may have even worked against you, put obstacles in front of your feet. Could have been at work, or could be someone that you, in your environment, somebody you grew up with. Anyway, these conditions created a lot of confusion for you in your path initially. But your future spouse sees how loyal you are, the dog, how emotionally available and open you are, and how much abundance you bring with the clover. So out of all this mud, you come out as the lotus, this beautiful flower that blooms in all its beauty and power, as the symbol of regeneration. So this ability of yours to regenerate in life is what really pulls in your future spouse, and and your loyalty and your support to them, this motherly or fatherly support is nearly like as if you know, you're a parent, obviously in a healthy way, you know, somebody that looks after you, somebody that is able to watch your back, yeah, when people are being you know, eating off your energy, or trying to take off, you know, you will be the guard, the lion, the one that guards them, the one that protects them, that is ready to jump, to sting if anybody attacks what you love. You're going to be ready to protect. So there's strong energy of protection and strong emotions that you bring, the depth of feelings that this person finds in you. Surprise, sweetheart, and pleasure seekers. This doesn't surprise me, because we had the Queen of Cups. This sweetheart energy is exactly the same. You are very sweet, very which also came through this, actually, the fruit button flying fox. You bring this energy of kindness, and so when you love with kindness, with depth, and you're very sweet. And this person is going to be caught by surprise by these characteristics of yours that are very important for them in a partner, and also you give them an enormous amount of pleasure. So physically, this person is going to be very satisfied by you, by what you give, with your body, with your mind, with your spirit and soul, with everything. You're just a pleasure for them in their life, an absolute pleasure to look at, to talk to deal with, to express emotions to. That's what I see. Let's see what words want to come out as messages, and then I'm going to read you this card at the end. The trusting heart. Anyway, you are your heart, they can trust your heart. Yeah, let's see what words. H, F, E, N, R, M, REM. This is again the deep sleep. You put them into, you know, probably after you have your physical pleasure together, you put them in a deep sleep. They can relax. Let's see if the word relax comes out as well. I see an X, I see an E. Let's see if it is. Yeah, let's see. That's an empty tile. I'm going to use it as an A. Yeah, you relax this person. Being near you is very relaxing. Yeah, I also see trust. Look, the trust comes out again. Trust word. Trust. Yeah, we're going to use the empty tile for the second T. So this person can trust you, and this is very important. You're also wise. You see wisdom. Wise, you're wise. The guide, yeah, the energy of the archetype of the guide that came out for you. You're a wise person. This person trusts your counsel, like when you give them an advice. Yeah, when you advise them. Look, advice is here as well. Advice. I heard fluent. Maybe you speak fluently different languages, and they are fascinated about this, from this, about you. Fluent, yeah, a fluent speaker. I also saw disease. So when this person will be sick, they will feel that you will look after themselves really well. You could be a doctor even. Let me see. Doctor. Yeah, some of you, that could be your profession. So this person puts their you know, their total trust in the way you're going to look after them as for their health. What else is here? Mind. They love your mind. They love your mind. Let's see. Obviously, there is the word love. I'm pretty sure love. well, the V, we can use this. They love your mind. I also have spirit. They love your spirit. The way you confront life and the life circumstances. So yes, you are the whole package, basically. That's what's coming through. And I heard Dolores. Maybe some of you, that's your name. Dolores. Let's see what other names can come through. I heard Miriam. Miriam. Or else, let's see, we have Sue, Susan, Susie. What else is here? I heard Mortimer. That's a very unusual name, but that's what I heard. Mortimer. There. What else is here? Let's see. Lily. There's also Maeve. I heard Maeve. I heard Nero, which is an Italian name, also very unique, so probably won't resonate with many, but it's here. Alex. Flex. You're probably very flexible. I saw this as well with the Italian card. It shows like somebody dancing. Maybe they love the way you dance. Okay, so I'll leave it to you in case you find other words. And yeah, I'll pull the tiles 1 second there more in an orderly manner so that if you want to find more words it'll be easier instead of having letters that are upside down. So I'm gonna put it like that. You can even screenshot it if you need it. I also had Sandra. Anyway, so this was a reading. Actually, not yet. No, we have to read this card. Sorry. So I'm gonna remove actually everything so it's more tidy. Okay, so group 3. Let's see. Number 5. Listen to your inner wisdom. Trusting art. Okay. Dear heart, I know you desire to trust others fully. You want to believe that everyone connects to you from a place of purity and goodness. When you open, you shine and attract others to you. You let them into your inner garden, a place that is sacred and delicate. Yeah, the delicate art of the Queen of Cups. Yes. This place contains many colors and feelings. The more you allow, the more the colors get brighter and the feelings grow stronger. When you trust and love, you fill your soul and body with wonderful, revitalizing energy. This experience is sublime and makes you feel connected to all of humanity. Yes, exactly the message of the guide. Look, I want to show you. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So you connect to yourself and others. You see the divine in yourself and others. That's your archetype. At times, you may even forget that each person holds both shadow and light aspects. You may ignore that people can be tempted by greed, selfishness, and power. When people, including you, my dear heart, become self-focused, they can hurt and crush others. You may have experienced the devastating pain of betrayal from a lover, a friend, a work colleague, or even a close family member, which was, again, sorry, I'm gonna go back, the energy of the mouse. This is describing this energy, I'll show you. The mouse energy is the one we're describing in this particular moment, in this chapter here. The betrayal from a lover, a friend, a work colleague, or even a close family member. It may have stung so badly that you shut your heart and barricaded it with the hardest planks you could master. What if trust is something you could develop by connecting with and listening to the wisdom of your experiences? Maybe you no longer need to give yourself away to a person who cannot love, honor, and cherish you. What if you could start to trust your courage to get up whenever you have been knocked down? So what your future spouse will find loving about you, like what your future spouse will be attracted to you and make them choose you, basically. It's not only the fact that you have this kind, trustworthy heart that's very connected to everyone and everything, delicate heart, but also the fact that after you got betrayed, you got the courage to get back up and keep your heart open, which is the message I even start with at the very beginning when I was talking about the Page of Pentacles. You having still this childlike energy of looking at life with bright, fresh eyes, even though you did go through difficult times, which was represented by the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, having contrast and conflict with the world around you and having to carry that burden on your shoulder. So this was your reading, and if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, hype the video. Any energy exchange with me, it's greatly appreciated by me. Anyone who ever showed love, I'm truly grateful for you, and thank you very much to everyone who's already done that. Yeah, if you want to leave me a comment, tell me how you feel about it. Even an emoji is appreciated. And yeah, I wish you a good day. Bye bye.